Hey, yeah. Happy Easter to you too. Who was risen? Dude, spoilers. I haven't even finished that book yet. God, jackass. Hey everybody, how's it going? As my joke led into, it's Sunday morning here. Happy Sunday to all of you. I usually do these on Saturday night, but I was busy, so Sunday morning it is. What, I can't be busy on a Saturday night? It's not like I don't have a life. Dear. Okay, so I didn't do one of these last week because I only earned one trophy. I mentioned all this in the monthly community update. But for those of you who are listening to on podcast, I appreciate it. But you might not have known that if you didn't watch the monthly community update where I update everyone's trophies and their stats every month. So yeah, let's first get into it by catching up. The one trophy I got last week was on March 30th, which was last Thursday, I do believe. And it was chapter and verse, complete a proving grounds chapter in my faction. Got that at 10:45 a.m., which was a very rare bronze. That was the one trophy I got last week. As I told you guys, I've been playing WWE 2K22. That's why my trophies has been slowing down because I'm trying to grind out the 500 wins, which is one of the lifetime challenges in the proving ground or in the my faction mode. So yeah, one of the trophies you need to get all the lifetime challenges done. So yeah, but let's go into what I got done this past week. So I started a new game. This is on April 2nd. I started a new game called Hero Express. Hero Express is a game. It reminded me of an old Flash game I used to play on Congregate. I also think they had like a mobile game version of it. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. It might have been called Earn the Die, or it's. I don't know if that's it or not. It might be similar to that game as well, but like you drove and you hit zombies, and like if you hit them in the head, it said like headshot or whatever. So this game is reminded me of that. It even does have some maps with like zombies on it, like Transylvania is one of them. They even have a zombie mode where you try to get as far as you can. So I don't know if maybe these are the same indie developers who made that game, or maybe they got influenced by it too. But that's why I bought it. Hero Express. It's a game where you are a delivery driver and you're trying to deliver the hero. The his like he forgets a lot of stuff, so you got to deliver it to him. Why he has a personal delivery driver, I'll never know. I don't know. Maybe he's the Robin to his Batman. I'm not too sure. I mean, I don't even get the same delivery driver delivered to my house, let alone all over the world. But hey, so it's kind of a different, unique spin on it. So you're the delivery driver trying to drive through obstacles and get to the finish line. It's not a hard platinum, but it's not one of those easy platinums that you can get in, 10, 20 minutes. It's going to take you a couple hours. So the first trophy I get here is I can fly, spend 45 seconds in the air in a single run. That one's pretty easy to get. You'll get that one pretty quick. I got that on April 2nd at 6:52 a.m., which is a common gold trophy. Probably all the trophies of this game is probably going to be common on PSN profiles. They're not common on PSN. They're, like, I think rares there. So, yeah. I ended up getting, let's see, 3 trophies on April 2nd with that game. The next one was New York, New York, reached the end of the New York track. I got that at 7:11 a.m., which is a common silver. And then full speed ahead, bring all the Zeet stats to level 7, or ZEAT stats to level 7. I got that at 7:23 a.m., which is a common silver. And with this game, basically you get the platinum for beating all the tracks and then getting all the cars. Each track has their own car. You got to get them to level 7. And unfortunately, money from each track doesn't carry over, so you got to grind that track. So as you see, I beat the track at a 7-Eleven, but I had to grind money for another, 12 minutes before I could upgrade all the stats to level 7. Level 7 is not the maximum for the car. I think each car has 9 or 10 that they can put into. So you don't have to fully upgrade the car, just mostly upgrade it the way. And then on April 3rd, I ended up getting 2 more trophies in this Hero Express game. Welcome to the Jungle, which is in the Amazon Forest track. I got that at 7:48 a.m., which is another common silver. And then Eye of the Tiger, bring all the wild tiger stats to level 7. I got that at 7:48 a.m., which is a common silver. So see here, I got the stats for the car to level 7 right after I beat it. That means I was probably having trouble with the Amazon Forest Track. It's one of those games where you cannot beat the level right off the bat. You got to upgrade some of the car's stats, but you don't have to upgrade them all to level 7 to beat it. So this Forest Track was honestly giving me some trouble. You'll know the ones that weren't giving me trouble because I got the car stats to level 7, minutes afterwards, so I had to grind some more cash. But this one I didn't, so it probably took me long enough. Okay, next up, I get, 3 trophies in Fallout 76, and yes, finally, I got the platinum in Fallout 76. So they're saying, hey, you finally dropped the nuke. No, I did not. Actually, it gave us the trophy. I say us because I was playing with my dad at the time. It gave us the trophy, complete I Am Become Death, which is the name of the quest for dropping the nuke. It actually gave us that trophy. We were in a public team with two other people actually, and one of the persons dropped the nuke, and for some reason it gave us the trophy. It said, "Hey, you completed the quest," gave us the trophy, and I was like, huh? I've read everywhere that that's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to drop the nuke yourself in order to complete the quest, in order to get the trophy. Heck, if you go to PSN Profiles Trophy Guide, which I should have brought it up before I did this video, hindsight, it actually tells you that. It says you have to drop the nuke yourself. So if you're doing a co-op with somebody, one of you has to do it, then you have to help the other person. Either that's not the case anymore, or the game glitched out. I'm not too sure which. I wouldn't be surprised if the game glitched out because it was acting very strange that day. So the game was crashing a lot and the servers were being laggy and it was just doing stuff that it normally doesn't do. So could have glitched out. So yeah, I got the I Am Become Death at 6:36 a.m., which is a rare gold. And then so I thought, well, since it glitched out and gave us that, I went to the blast zone of the nuke. Actually let it land on my face like I've been joking about for months, and yeah, I got that at 6:39, 3 minutes later, and it's a rare silver, and then of course, I got the platinum. So, I've been talking about getting this platinum for months, and I finally got it. We're still going to be playing Fallout 76 just because we still like the game, and there's still some stuff in it we want to do, and we do want to drop the nuke ourselves, we're still going to do that, but I guess, well, we already got the platinum, so whatever, but we fully intend to drop nukes ourselves still, so don't worry about that. It didn't ruin anything for us, it just, we got the platinum early, so whatever. But yeah, we still plan on playing it a little bit, and we do plan to get the 100%, but more on that later. So now, we move on to April 5th, and I get one trophy in WWE 2K22 first, and it's win the NXT Women's Championship in my Rise. I got that at 5:02 a.m., which is a very rare bronze. As I mentioned the last time I did this video, 2 weeks ago now, that I got all the male My Rise trophies done, so now I gotta get the female side. My Rise is like their story mode, so now I need to do that, get all the female main championships. And then I get a couple trophies in that Hero Express. I get actually a lot on the 5th. Let's just go with the first one. I got reached the end of the Treasure Island track. I got that at 6:45 a.m., which is another common silver. And then I got Bring All the Kua Laguna. I don't know, stats level 7. I got that at 6:46. So, about 30 seconds afterwards. So, this track probably took me a little while as well, which is another common silver. That track probably took me a little bit because I got the upgrade, the trophy right after. Then we get Haunted Roads, finish the end of the Transylvania track. I get that at 7:02 a.m., which is a common silver. And then I get Vampire Hunter, Bring All the Undertaker stats, level 7, which is the vehicle for the Transylvania track. I get that at 7:20, which is 18 minutes later, 7:20 a.m., another common silver. And so this track, I found this track super easy, Transylvania. So yeah, I needed to grind cash for another 18 minutes before I could get the vehicle stats level 7. And then we move on to Oddest Place on Earth, reach the end of the Sahara track. I got that at 10:52 p.m. on April 5th still, which is another common silver. And then Monster Jam, Bring All the Dooner stats level 7. I got that at 11:01 p.m., which is another common silver. So this one, again, the Sierra track was fairly easy, not too bad. As you can see, that took me another, 9 minutes to farm the money needed to get the vehicle stats level 7. And then the next two were Penguin Lover, reached the end of the North Pole track. I got that at 11:41 p.m. Another common silver. And then Snowplow, bring all the Icebreaker, stats level 7, which is the, of course, the vehicle for the North Pole track. I got that 11:41 as well. Another common silver. So that track, I remember the North Pole track actually giving me a lot of trouble. I didn't like that track. And so, yeah, I got the stats for it right after I beat it. So I had some trouble with that track. And now we move on to April 6th. First up, I did the Moon track on Hero Express still. It's called the Dark Side, reached the end of the Moon track. I got that at 6:52 a.m., which is a common silver still. And then to the Moon, bring all the MOON stats level 7, which is, of course, the vehicle. I got that at 7:11, so as you see, it took me, this took me like, 19 minutes to grind out. I probably took a little break, to be honest, but yeah, as you can see, I had to grind some money there, so I must have had a real good, easy time with the Moon track. I think I did. I think the Moon track's pretty easy, too. So if you're keeping notes, if you want to do the easier tracks first, do Transylvania and do Moon. And we'll probably get to some others around here. And then the next two, now we move on to April 8th, so I didn't get nothing on April 7th. Two more in Hero Express, Pathway to Nirvana. Reached the end of the Himalaya track. I got that at 4:53 a.m., which is a common silver. And then Enhanced Tricycle, bring all the Tucky Tuck stats level 7. I got that at 5 o'clock a.m., which is again another common silver. So that's what, 7 minutes in between. So I had to grind money for 7 minutes. So that one, I guess, I was pretty okay with. Still on the 8th, we reached the end of the Swamp track, stuck in the mud on Hero Express. I got that at 5:26 a.m., which is a common silver still. And then Heavy Load, bring all the Transporter 2.0 stats to level 7. I got that at 5:35, so 9 minutes later, again, I had to grind stats. So the Swamp track must have been pretty easy. I think I remember the Swamp track. It was easy to an extent, but it had a lot of gimmicky things that a lot of the other tracks didn't have. Like, it had, I think, springs, and it had, like, things that came down and could kill you, could crush you. But I got it done enough to where I had to grind money for the rest, so. Next up, we get, it's all still in Hero Express, by the way, the Great Wall, reached the Great Wall track. I get that at 5:49 a.m., which is a common silver. And then the Dragon of the East, bring all the Amber Dragon stats to level 7. I get that at 6:08, so that tells me that, again, the Great Wall track must have been pretty easy for me, because I had to grind cash to get all the vehicle stats level 7. And then I get Master Driver, finish every track. I got that at 6:38 a.m., which is a common gold. And I get Need Some Water, reach the end of the Volcano track at 6:38 a.m., which is a common silver. So I saved the Volcano track for last. This is one of those games where you can do any course. It's at any time. All of them are unlocked for you at the very beginning. So you could really do these in any order. That's the order I did them in. And then Burning Power, bring all the Flaming Speeder stats to level 7. I get that at 6:39 a.m. So about 30 seconds later. So I guess I remember having some trouble with the Volcano track because it's a weird one. Some of the hills you try to go up and the rocks come down and knock you down the hill, so that really hurts your gas. So sometimes I wouldn't be able to get to the gas cans fast enough. And then they also have little meteors that come down and can kill you, so I didn't like that part. And then at the end, I want to say there was something stupid at the end of the track that killed me a couple times. So yeah, I must have struggled there because I got the level 7 right after finishing it. And then the two things you need to do that aren't associated with the track or the car is you need to do 10 backflips in a single run and 10 front flips in a single run. I got the backflips at 6:54 a.m., which is a common gold. And I got the front flips at 7:03 a.m., which again is another common gold. And then boom, the platinum at 7:03 a.m. as well. A common platinum here on PSN profiles, but like I said, it's not common on the PlayStation Network. If you look at the stats there, which some easy trophy games are, So that tells you that it's not an easy trophy game. But yeah, this is my 119th platinum, which will go look at my stats here. Fallout 76 was at 88%. Now it's at 97%. And then WWE 2K22 was at 64%. Now it's at 67%. And of course, that Hero Express is at 100%. We'll look at my stats real fast, then I'll talk about everything else. My trophy level is now 521, which is an increase of 1. My total trophies is at 12,933. I'm almost at the 13K trophy mark. So that's an increase of 32, by the way. My platinums is now 119, which is an increase of 2. My golds is at 797, which is an increase of 5. And then my silvers is now at 2,339, which is an increase of 23. And then my bronze is at 9,678, which is only an increase of 2, which I think is the 2 WWE trophies. So, like I said, those easy trophy games usually just have silvers and golds. And then my games played is at 625, which is an increase of 1. My games completed is at 119, increase of 1, both of those games being that Hero Express. I do plan to make Fallout 76 a completed game as well. Like I said, more on that in a second. My completion rating, getting up there, it's at 49.89%. I'm getting close to that 50. Once I platinum WWE 2K15, and still gonna take me a while to platinum Idle Champions. And once I get more like a Dragon Ishin, hopefully I'll be there. Maybe I'll throw in another easy game in there. Like I still have a couple Telltale games to play, like the Game of Thrones one, and then the Wolf one. I forget what that one's called. I'm drawing a blank there, but yeah, maybe I'll play one of those games. My unearned trophy is now 11,363, which is a decrease of 3, which the WWE games, and then of course the Fallout. So one of my games must have added DLC trophies. Not too sure which one, because I earned 2 in WWE and I earned 3 in Fallout, right? So that's 5. Should have went down 5. So one of my games must have added 2 DLC trophies. Like I said, not too sure which one. Maybe Gems of War? Maybe? I'm not too sure. And then my trophies per day, 2.44, so that hasn't changed. It did actually drop to 2.43, and so I was able to get back up to 2.44 thanks to that Hero Express game. My world rank is now at 20,278, which is better by 70 spots than 2 weeks ago. And my country rank is at 4,506, which is better than by 30 spots than the last time I did one of these. And so yeah, now I'll talk about my plans for this coming week. Like I said, we're still playing Fallout 76. We're not hitting it quite as hardcore now, but we're still playing it, so... but we do plan to get the 100%. We're not going to get the 100% this week, I'm not feeling like, but we are going to start working towards it. We got enough possum badges to actually upgrade our backpacks, so we don't got to worry about our carry weight as much. So we probably will try to get it done soon, but I'm not too sure about this week. Maybe next week, we'll see. And then, I'm still working on WWE 2K22, still working on the My Faction trophies, which are grindy as hell, just because of the lifetime challenges. And, yeah, I'm still working on Like a Dragon Ishin. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get no trophies for it this week. I played quite a bit of it this week, but I'm mainly playing sub-stories. I'm getting to, I'm on chapter 3, I do believe, and a lot of sub-stories opened up, so I've been playing those. But I'm probably close to some trophies in that. And of course, Idle Champions, I just need 2 more trophies for the Platinum, but they're, again, grindy trophies, so... Still wanting to get to that completion rating of 50%. Hopefully I get there soon. Probably not next week, but maybe the week after next. And then, once I do... I've been joking that it's going to tank below, because I want to play a bunch of Plus games that they've given out, because I play all the Plus games they give out, because might as well, they gave them out, right? And I'm a Plus member, so... But maybe I'll wait and give myself a little bit of a cushion first. Maybe I'll go ahead and Platinum Skyrim, Platinum Battlefield 1, go back and maybe clean up some more of my lower percentage games before I start doing that. So maybe I can give, like I said, give myself a little bit of a cushion. We'll see, because I don't know, it'd be kind of pointless to say, yeah, you got the 50, and then drop back down to like in the 48% like within the next week. But I don't know, we'll see. You know, I just have fun trying out all the different games, and sometimes I get surprised by a plus game. Sometimes I think I'm not gonna like this game, but I end up playing it, go, not bad, not bad. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. All right, I guess that does it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll leave you all with the trophy videos. The first one of us getting the I Am Become Death, the gold trophy. You can hear the confusion in our voices, and because you can hear my dad on the mic. And then I'll leave you with the trophy of me getting the platinum to Fallout 76. Or like I said, I'll let the nuke come down right on my face. For those of you listening on podcasts, of course, you won't be able to see it unless you watching this on Spotify. But you can always check out my YouTube if you want to see them. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Hey, a penny.
Finally.
You come off electric? Or are you a newcomer too?
Well, I still need to get those sticks. What the hell? I got a trophy?
I am become death.
What?
Nuclear.
I don't see anything in the pit, boy. I know in the challenges.
Maybe it's in the challenges. But that's what there was a stats page in the pit. Oh, that's something in collections. Here it comes, right on my head. It literally dropped on my head. You'll see on the screen in the